This is a video for the DSN Equestrian Ventures. Well guys, we got Connor out to his first horse trial competition since getting him, and he was very excited. Obviously we took him to a jumping show last week and he jumped really well in the metre 15, and then I also took him to a dressage show before that in January, and he was very relaxed. And these horses are pretty smart. We got here and I think he could see the cross-country jumps in the off into the distance, and he did a good test. He was on the first horse to go at 8 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, and he was decent, but he's going to be a lot better. You can see him just sort of, as you did that transition from trot to canter, he sort of got excited and threw his head a little bit, and my guess is that he's, after sort of getting this competition out of the way, he's going to relax a little bit more, and he's going to be very good at the dressage. Like a lot of the horses, he was just full of energy and very excited and flamboyant. Now the judge was a little bit harsh on us. I think we got I can't remember what we got. Maybe we got a score of 30 or 31 or something like that. But once I get to know him a bit better and actually compete him in the bigger ring, I think he'll be quite comfortable getting in the 20s. So we competed him at the preliminary level, which was very easy for him. It was the technicality and the dressage was very simple for him, and the show jumps were almost a bit too small for him. He didn't respect them very much. And then the cross country we did today on Sunday was brilliant. Now it's pouring with rain. You'll see a little bit of video, but he just gave me a fantastic feeling around the cross country course. Had a fair bit of good training the last couple of weeks. Had a dressage trainer called Bettina Hoy that's won a couple of gold medals, come over from Germany and help me with the dressage. And then on Tuesday of this week, we had my jumping coach fly in from Florida, Peter Wild, and we've actually got a bit of his jumping round on the video a bit later. And then Eric Devander, the former Olympic team coach, was here helping me and worked with me a bit on Tuesday and Wednesday, and the general consensus is that it's a very nice horse, and it's very exciting. I sort of chose this event. Obviously, it's not a very glamorous event. It's out in the back blocks of Georgia in a place called Thompson, where there's not much civilization. The one good thing about this event is the cross country. The dressage and show jumping's a little bit primitive and on the side of a hill for the show jumping, but the cross country course is really good. We did that today. It was I want to say it was a 6 or a 7 minute course, and you can really sort of allow them to just gently gallop on. And like I said before, my main intention for this competition was just to get to know Connor and get the hang of him, and make it quite easy for him. And in the cross country, we intentionally just coasted around very slowly. We were like an old grandmother, about 30 seconds too slow. So this was the show jump. He was a bit disappointing actually. Obviously he's a great jumper, and you can see there he's just a little bit fresh and frantic. And on top of that, the jumps are almost a bit small for him. And here I made a little bit of a mistake of sending him a bit fast at this one down the hill, and he just touched it behind. And I would have been better off just gently slowing him down for that fence. I sent the video to my jumping coach, and we all agreed that he's just a little bit fired up. I think with my training over the next couple of months, I want to try and get him jumping a little bit rounder. And again, this is another railway head where you're sort of going down the hill at the jump, and I got him a little bit close, and he just touched it in front. So it was, not our best show jumping round, but in the scheme of things, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything. It was maybe a good lesson for me that when he's feeling a bit excited, not to accelerate at the jumps, especially if they're going slightly downhill. It'll take a couple of months for him to become really my horse. We really don't know each other at all, and the best thing about this competition was the feel he gave me on the cross country. He's really, really light in the mouth. He's got tremendous sort of speed, and he's brave, and he really knows his stuff when it comes to all the jumps. It was really impressive. Just I've only cross-country schooled him a little bit once or twice at home, and it was sort of the first time that I got to feel of what he's going to be like at the big stuff, and you can even there just see how he just jumps things out of step, out of stride. Again, they had a monsoon last night, so as you see him galloping along, we're galloping through puddles, and I would have gone slow anyway, but it was all the more reason just to take our time. I think he's obviously fast in his speed, but the best thing about him is he doesn't fight my hand or anything coming to the jumps. I feel like I can sort of just gently let go of his mouth, and he comes to the jumps in a really, really good balance. So anyway, I think I'll take him show jumping a little bit somewhere next week. Just get the feel for him show jumping again, and then in 2 weeks' time we're going to move him up to the intermediate level at this competition. And like I said before, the dressage and show jumping is pretty crap here at this competition, but the cross country course, it's well designed, it's pretty good, it's very good footing, and it's nice and open in the course, and the cross country is really the make or break of the sport. So I think it's important for me to just build our partnership and try and pick these competitions that have good open flowing cross country courses, because that's the name of the game as we build him up towards the 4-star at Tryon 3-day event. I think that's in May. That would be our first real big one. That'll be the 4-star long at the Tryon 3-day event, which would be a big stepping stone in getting him qualified for the 5 stars that we hopefully do on him next year. But at the moment, everything's going well, and slowly but surely building up a partnership, getting an understanding of each other. And like I said before, we'll run him back at the intermediate level in 2 weeks' time back at Pine Top.
Slow down a little. There you go. Work him a little bit there. Work his frame a little low. Oh, nice. That's gotta feel good.
Yeah, what do you think?